A very pleasant good evening once again to one and all, and welcome back to the REGTC. We have more footballing action, some more AFL action. It's a prime time fixture for this evening. And on this Friday night, it is going to be the Lymers FC, and they will be doing battle with the Eagle Claw FC. Two sides that I think are very evenly poised. A game that can really go either way. The lineup for the Lymers FC does read today. In goal it is Daniel Bailey, he's number 1. Sidhu Bradshaw is the captain in number 29. Andrew Connor, the veteran, he's number 3. Colin Liddy, the midfield maestro, he's number 5. Tiquani Richardson is number 11. Kevin Lee is number 4. And I have a sneaking feeling like the man Sower maybe the starting lineup as well for the Lymers FC. For the Eagle Claw, it is it Khalifa Francis who's in goal. I'll give you the written one. I'll go and look and see what it is after. On paper, it's supposed to be Khalifa Francis in goal. The man Zalando Williams in number 97. The usual keeper is slated to be playing at centre half. Andre Gordon is in number 2. Stuart Murray is in number 6. Tajay Johnson, the man Barber, he's in number 10. Shawnee Yatta Brown, the number 11. Tony Carey, the veteran, is in number 14. Chad Samuels is the number 17. Romain Kabi, the number 20. Shaka Monday is the number 25. And Roland Shanti is the number 26. Both teams a full complement for now. It does appear as if Khalifa Francis is in goal. Eagle Claw will get us kicked off here. They'll be going from left of screen to right in the blue, while the Lymers, they are in the green, white, and black, going from right of screen to left. It's a good step in initially. Could be a lot of trouble early here. It's going to be Soa who hits this one. But he gets it wrong. I'm looking at the Lymers FC. It appears to be a typical 4-3-3. It looks like there's Jaquan Richardson there at left back, with the Bradshaw brothers back together at centre half, and Kevin Lee is over at right back. The man Shutter. It's a midfield duo really, a midfield pivot. Includes Terry Pompey as well as Colin Liddy, as here comes the man Chad Samuels, and Chadwick Samuels is well defended there by Bradshaw. It was Noah Bradshaw. Brilliantly well there. There's a midfield pivot of Terry Pompey and Colin Liddy, with Kevin Paul just in front of them. Then it looks to be, it's over the top here looking for Samuel. Bailey goes for it. So Tiquani Richardson off the left, Sowers through the middle, and Dimitri Niles is over on the right. That's the way it looks for the Lions, of course. No Carlos Richardson for them today, no Morning Gums, no Rashad Grant, no Armando Hodge. Number of usual starters missing, no Junior Anthony. Non-Lymers, if it's one that they can tend to do well, they can put together a competent team. They may just have 11, but it would be a competitive 11. Was a bit loose from Liddy. Can the Eagle Claw capitalize on this? They have runners. Chad. Wife of Kabi. Put it back into the mix. Chad trying to take it down. Almost a bad giveaway. Not kept in, it's out for a goal kick. So for the Eagle Claw, I'm still trying to get firm grasp on it. I'm really trying to see who's playing centre half with the Yatta. Is that... It's a Duke. So Duke has started. So I think the Duke has started for Prezi, and he's started at centre half. That's why Francis is in the goal. So it's for the Claw. That's a bad giveaway. Paul drifting. Tequani does well. This pass cut out well by Stewie. And took a bit too long there. It's a handball. So from what I'm seeing here, a number of changes to the Eagle Claw lineup. It's on paper, but I think I have a grasp on it now. So it's Khalifa Francis in goal. Here's Niles, Dimitri Niles puts it across, looking for Kevin Paul. Bit ahead of him. Now Richardson, Richardson. Back toward Kevin. Kevin Paul puts it across, all the way across. So it's Francis in goal. Duke is at centre half with Yatta. Andre Gord is playing at right back and Tony Carey's at left back. Then it's Stuart Murray's in the midfield with Roland Shanti and the man Kyron Woodley Richardson. So Woodley Richardson's gotten a start today. Then it's a forward line of the man Baba over on the left. It's Ramin Kabi on this right side and Chad Samuels through the center. Took me a few minutes to really get a grasp on the Eagle Claw lineup because they have players in there that are not on the team sheet. But it is a man, Kyron Woodley Richardson, who slotted into the midfield area. I'm wondering if it's for the man Shaka Monday. As Liddy hits it, I think it may have taken a deflection, did it? No, it didn't. Goal kick. There's one. Duke in a tussle there with Kevin Paul. Duke is so strong. So strong as the Duke. Well, in this by Tequani. Dimitri Niles hits it. Well held there by Francis. Well, it's going to be a free kick to the Lymers FC in a pretty dangerous position. Just over to the left side. You know, Liddy's going to put this one in. toward the back post. It's the tall trees of the Bradshaw brothers and the man Sower that he has waiting out there for it. Liddy drives one in! Just misses! It was the man, Sue Bradshaw, coming in there. Just couldn't direct it goalward. That was a chance. That was certainly a chance. He drove that one in there to Colin Liddy with some pace. And Bradshaw came in flying, got a boot on it. Couldn't keep it down. Woodley Richardson has done well. And Shanti shifts it wider. Stewie now. Stewie's pass is cut up by Bradshaw. The good old days of the Lymers. The Bradshaw brothers back together again at centre half. Chipped forward. And easy enough for Daniel Bailey. Why they have a Kirby? That will be a foul. That will be a free kick. So now can Stewie replicate the delivery that Liddy would have put in a bit earlier with his left boot? He does have some tall trees to aim at. Not least of which is the man Chad Samuel there at the back post. Stewie goes for goal himself. And I don't think that was ever on. It was never a shooting opportunity. There's a bit of a talking to going on, but I think it may be an internal Lymers disagreement that Sower and Liddy were sorting out with Paul, and I think now the referee is getting himself involved to see exactly what the issue was. And now that he sorted out, he says it's a bunch of fluff and nonsense. Let's play. Bailey. Trouble, lots of trouble, pull across here, oh it's saved, miraculously saved, not dealt with just yet, still not quite dealt with, is the Eagle Claw again. What can Woodley create now? He goes backward, and hoofed away. That was too dangerous. They played around and they almost paid the price. Kirby again, Kevin Paul does excellently. Kirby. Cut out by Bradshaw. Back in by Gordon. Send one by the other Bradshaw. That's Noah Bradshaw. To Kwani Richardson. Sower. Stewie does well. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick taken. And driven in beautifully. Almost found. I think it was Paul coming in there. Keeper's done well. I mean, Clifford Francis is not that inexperienced in goal. And Kevin Paul has come off second best in that challenge. He's back on his feet, however. Booted forward by Francis. One Bradshaw misses, the other doesn't. Richardson. It's beautiful by Jaquan Richardson. He gets it back. Now into the space of Kevin Paul, but he had drifted into an offside position. Taking a bit too far forward. Judges the referee. Barber. Stewie. And a foul and a free kick. Free kick. Bradshaw delivers this one deep, looking for Kevin Paul. He couldn't take it down initially, could Paul? Paul, excellent footwork. Kevin Paul! Deflected. And cleared from danger. But again, Kevin Paul has proven to be the live wire, really, for the Lymers FC. Played forward into no man's land, easy for Daniel Bailey to collect. Richardson. Liddy. He's looking to launch. Kevin Paul is onside. And he was hounded by a couple Eagle Claw defenders. They need to try and spring that pass all day because they're not really fit, they're not really fast. Richardson. So, Paul turning. Paul feeding Dimitri Niles. Niles wife for Sour here. He gets the shot wrong. Shot us excellently well, did cut the pass out. It was intended toward the man Barbara Johnson, who we've not really seen today. It's a quiet opening 20 minutes for him. It's a foul. It's a free kick. And Liddy tells him go. Liddy tells him go. The Liddy saw something. The line just stepped up. It just stepped up. Duke. Johnson. A shot for company. Wants a 1-2. Johnson looking to drive. What can Barber create? Shifts it up here for Kirby. Kirby looking toward Woodley. That's well defended by Bradshaw again. Richardson. He's fighting for it, but a lot of bodies in the way. Bradshaw, acrobatic to clear. Paul, through for Sower. Doesn't mean much, but Dimitri's on the charge. He'll find Dimitri here. What can Dimitri Niles do? Dimitri! Excellent save by Francis, and it had to be. Someone knew he didn't have the pace, but he knew Dimitri did, and he found Dimitri with a sumptuous ball. But Francis did excellently to save it. Remain goalless. The game has certainly had chances. The better of them thus far coming to the Lymers. Now what can they create from this set piece? We know how dangerous they are from set pieces. Runners. Floated in towards Sower, but picked up by Bradshaw again. This header can't be directed goalward. Goal kick taken. Paul. He sees Taquana Richardson here. Richardson, oh, he gets it wrong. Francis again takes his kick. This time he goes short. Stewie. Sour. Can't get there. Yatta does well. Good clever pass to find Barber. And Barber goes for the crossfield switch. That's easily cut out by Jaquana Richardson. So the turn, he loses out. Not the best delivery, however, there by Woodley. Noah Bradshaw. Goes back to the keeper. And Bailey takes a touch and volleys it away. And so was forced to turn back in the direction he wasn't ready to go in. Kirby, latest one off. Chadwick Samuel hits it. And I think Saw may have tore every ligament in his leg. My goodness. He's a bit too old to be turning that fast. And Saw is not in a good way right now. Tried to turn a bit too fast there. I think it may be time for a change. Who's on the Lymers bench? They do have... I can't see who it is. Can't see. Is it Ian Romney's warming up? I'm not sure. I need to get a better look. Or is it the veteran and Andrew Connor? Either way, I suspect the change is coming not too distant future. Goalless here as we're halfway into this first half. And so I was back to his feet. Back to his feet on the side. This can be a drop ball. Kirby trying to dribble out for a throw. So I'm trying to stretch it out. Paul. Richardson does well. So he re-enters the field of play. Chad puts it in high to the back post, but looping behind. Still goalless here at the REGTC. The first half here of this, our second encounter, of course, the first encounter of the evening was really a goal fest. A goal fest that opened up in the second half, ended up finishing some 5-2. A brace for the man Smeens for the DFC, but a hat trick for Jaron Gale to outmatch him. One of the couple goals, one for Randy Thomas and one for Jordan Deans. One almost got through as well, but well defended. Shanti. Woodley. Incisive pass, but Kirby is drifted into an offside position. Taken quickly. Richardson. Looking for Kevin Paul. And Paul is on the charge. He has Gordon behind him. So Paul faces up to him. Paul looks to take him 1v1. Tries to get inside. Well defended there by Gordon. Kirby. Searching ball. Bradshaw collects very easily. Richardson. Bradshaw. It's a Captain Sidhu Bradshaw. Finds his brother Noah Bradshaw. Pass is partially cut up by Yatta. Yatta swinging wildly, but Dimitri Niles has done well to collect possession. Niles. It's a very shifty character as Dimitri Niles, you know. Very swift, quick change of direction, can beat a man on the dribble. And he wins the free kick. Try to take it quickly, the referee says none of that. The referee says absolutely none of it. So it'll be another free kick opportunity. This one is in shooting range. Now, Liddy can't hit this one. Will he try to test the man Khalifa Francis and nets? The ball is about 27 yards out. So he floats it in. It's the Captain Bradshaw! Again, just millimeters away. Just evaded everything there. And missed the boot and the head of the captain. Stood back here for, well, I don't think Bailey realized he could catch it. Because Richardson had just chested it back. But Bailey seeing the oncoming rushers and I think remembering the mistake he made a bit earlier and almost cost his team a goal. He had to pull a brilliant save. I think in remembering that he just decided that the safe course was the best course of action. Free kick taken and all the way behind for a goal kick. Canada has had chances, no one can quite seem to break the deadlock yet. Gordon, Murray, the loose touch. Soa has runners. Kevin Paul had drifted. He drifted and I saw it. He drifted and I saw it. The problem that Kevin Paul is having is he's trying to move at the speed that normal centre-backs move at. Both Yatta and Duke are moving a lot slower than normal centre-halves. So his run timing is every time he goes, he's going to get caught offside because the centre-halves they're just not quite reacting as quickly as centre-halves usually would. Duke launches, but launches out of play. Bradshaw. Richardson gets it wrong, and then he cleans up. Beautiful football here by the Lymers. The touch was just a bit too heavy there. Niles again. It was an excellent ball from back to front. Well, that's good pressure. And here's Niles into what Kevin Paul. But there was no one really to aim at. Samuels. Well defended by Richardson, and Stewie's pass goes in the complete opposite direction. So Woodley cleans up. Barber. Here's Barber on the charge, but Bradshaw comes across well. Between Niles as well to intercept. So lays this one off. Liddy. Richardson is offside as well. They just keep getting caught. That's the play. That's the correct play. They just can't be caught offside every time because they all have the beating of the Eagle Claw defense and a foot raise, bar Gordon. And Gordon is playing right back. Paul, pass Yatta. Paul, keep us coming. Kevin Paul, well defended there by Khalifa Francis. Pretty much playing centre half. Did brilliantly there. That's beautiful footwork again. All the way over. It's Soa, and Soa gets the technique wrong. Just gets the technique completely wrong. Liddy. Stewie does well. And releases Kabi. Is it pass cut out yet again? Mitri. Still Dimitri. That's the 1-2. We'll get the 1-2. Has a man to aim at as well. Puts across looking for Sower. Well defended there by Gordon. And Dimitri now has got an offside position. Shutter wins the header. Paul again. Couldn't put it in the path of Sower. That was beautiful. That was beautiful by Jaquan Richardson. He read that excellently. Can they make them pay? Paul. Still here for them. Well, that's an ambitious drive by Terry Pompey. And for a goal kick. Francis. Samuel. Chadwick Samuel does well. Johnson. Trying to find Roland Shanti. Again, the captain intercepts. Paul puts this one on toward Jaquan Richardson. Richardson. Well defended by Centerval Duke. And Taquani Richardson tries to put one into the mixer. Shanti. Johnson gets past Shutter. Again, cut out well by the Bradshaw brothers. Stewie hits it, deflected, and cleared. So that was a creative pass, but I don't think Christian read it. Ping, and Dimitri's fast. Dimitri could have, the ball didn't quite skid the way he wanted it to. Runners again. Pompey needs to find one of them. Looking to find Niles. Niles keeps it in play. Niles back here. Kevin Paul in space. Kevin Paul! And he's put it wide. That was the opportunity. That was the opportunity. Kevin Paul just couldn't find the target. Liddy. Incisive pass. They didn't read it. And Francis again using his centre back hat rather than his goalkeeper hat to come out and claim that one early. Because Kevin Paul's runs in behind are causing so much danger. Change is coming. And it's a change for the Eagle Claw. Interestingly enough. That's the end of, it was Shaka Monday who was playing over at left back, I do believe. But he is being replaced now by, I think it may. I think it's Shaka Monday coming out, and now Tony Carey will be coming into the field of play. So that was Tony Carey at left back. It was Shaka Monday. And now it's Tony Carey over at left back. The veteran, the experienced Tony Carey, former Kicks United man. Give away a cheap one. Sour. To Kwani. Well tackled. Samuel. Kabi. Kabi is done excellently. Chadwick Samuel has runners. One of them is Kyron Woodley. It's all the way across here. It's Barbara Johnson. It's Barbara! That's a good save. It had to be a good save there by Daniel Bailey. Again, he's a quiet today as a man, Barbara Johnson, but that was the chance. All the way across. A good move there by Romain Kabi to drive inside. And then back outside toward Chad Samuel. Put a good ball into the mixer. Here's Stewie. Stewie goes to the near post, but again, I find those to be wastes. I think Stewie has wasted about 3 chances from that sort of position. And I won't get into it. That's my coaching brain going off there. I love to see left footers create out of that zone. Hate when they're selfish. Someone who's so good at it, we saw it in the first game, is Renee Thomas. Just so good at creating out of that zone. A left footer in that right inside channel. Back to the keeper. Gordon. Dribbles past one. You can't do that. You can't try and dribble everybody in the defense. So again, needs to watch his knees. Kevin Paul. Excellent strength by Kevin Paul. Tries to go over the keeper, but I think the referee called it back for a foul. Francis Kabi. Samuel. Shanti. Murray. Cut up well by Shutter. Shutter again in the wars there, the big man. Giving away a free kick. This is what I'm wondering here, because I'm looking at the players coming at left back, and it doesn't look like Tony Carey. Here's Chad Samuel, Chadwick Samuel. There's your opener. On the turn, Chadwick Samuel makes no mistake, buries into the corner, and the 42nd minute of play. The number 17 for the Eagle Claw makes it 1-0. Direct ball into feet, and he made no mistake. He turned, he twisted, and he fired. And with a striker's finish, gives his side the advantage. Isn't that just football? It's really been a Lymers half, but the Eagle Claw have the lead. Gordon, brilliant. Jaquan comes clattering in and wins the throw-in. Soa. Paul. Turning and twisting well. Kevin Paul goes down. Nothing doing, says the referee. So who wins the throw? Liddy. Looking for Niles. That's Dimitri Niles. And Niles does excellently, but can't get his second touch under control. He got to control the flick over, but the touch back down wasn't quite good enough. Ball comes in again. And he gets a shot wrong. What's a good pass? Back to Bradshaw. It's in trouble, you know. But he has to get it right. He does get it right. Richardson. Hustling forward to Kwani. He's done well. Soa. Not gonna get that. Muscle against muscle, and Stewie Muscle prevailed. Jaquan Richardson does well again. Done excellently as Jaquan Richardson. Trouble again, Barber. That's a crunching challenge by Richardson. Absolutely crunching. And that's the half. Is it the halftime whistle? Or is it a free kick? I think it's a halftime whistle. Yes, it is the halftime whistle. And at the half, even though it has been a completely Lymers dominated first half, it's the Eagle Claw who take a 1-goal to take advantage into the break. The goal coming then about the 41st minute of play, off the boot of the man Chadwick Samuel, who adds to his goal tally for the season. So at the break, it is Eagle Claw 1, Lymers FC 0. Welcome back to the REGTC. We're a bit late for this resumption of the second half, but not really missed any action. At the halftime break, it was a 1-0 lead for the Eagle Claw. After pretty much 40 minutes of domination by the Lymers with a goal to show for it, the Eagle Claw had one shot and they buried it, and they lead 1-0. They'll be hoping for more of the same in the second half. This is shifted wider here. I think... Yes, so one was, I think Niles, Dimitri has gone over to that left side to start the second half, has he? Yes, he has. And Taquani Richardson is over on this right side now. Liddy, that's too long. Did well to retain possession. Shotter, that's excellent by Shotter. Sower. Kevin Paul, well defended by the Duke, as well as Yatta. So I wanted something, but there's nothing there for him to get. The Chinese man is running this one down. Kabi. That's the 1-2. A missed touch there by Shanti. Bradshaw. That's his brother Noah. Liddy looking for Kevin Paul. Paul can't get there ahead of the man Khalifa Francis again. Francis is playing centre half right now, and Kevin Paul has stayed down. He's worse for wear after that challenge. Francis came out flying. He had to get there first. He did get there first. And he's left Kevin Paul in a heap. Trying to get something for you while the injury is down. I'm looking for the Women's President's Cup schedule. Yes, so tomorrow we have a doubleheader in the women's division on starting at 6 p.m. It is the Youngsters FC. They are taking on the Diamond Queens FC. And then at 8 p.m. it is the EastEnders. They are doing battle with the Shining Stars. So those are Saturday fixtures. And then on Sunday, it is going to be the Docks United. And it's going to be the Attackers. That's going to be a huge game to cap off the week. And to start off our next game week on Tuesday, that's the 18th of February, it's the Spartans FC taking on the EastEnders FC in the men's division. And that game at 6:30 in the PM. Let's throw the ball back on his feet, making his way over to the side. As it will be a free kick to the Lymers FC. Floated in for the captain. He was offside, and he couldn't get a goalward anyway. Free kicks are finding the right person. He's just not putting them goalward. Yes, I was suspecting this, but No, I think this is actually the case. I think that the player who came on the field of play, I don't think it was Tony Carey. It might have been Zalandi. It may have been the Captain Prezi. And I think he's playing at centre half now. And Yatta's going with the left back. I'm just trying to use my naked eye. This one can be cleared. Only as far as Sidhu Bradshaw. Woodley, lovely turn. Johnson. Just be a bit too incisive, and the tussling midfield walk there by Terry Pompey. So Liddy coming to clean up now. Bradshaw trying to find Paul. The referee may have gotten in Paul's way there, and the president well to sit him down. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a free kick, and it may be a bit more than that as well. I think it's going to be a yellow card. It is a yellow card. First one in the book, if it goes to the man shotter, it will be a free kick. And Bailey screaming for a wall. We get 3 in it. Well, the 2 players captain on the ball for the Eagle Claw FC. It's Johnson and it's Murray over it. Lays this one off. That's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. So, again, that was my coaching. The coaching raid came out immediately. I hated every bit of that. I don't. When you have a dead ball in that sort of situation, why are you trying to be cute? Just wasting glorious opportunities like that. Runners. One of them is Stewie, who is chugging and churning his legs. Stewie to the byline. Stewie cuts it back. It's well defended. Bradshaw has it blocked. It's not dealt with. He's done well to recover. Well enough. Put it forward. It's a winning runner, Kevin Paul, but no use in chasing that. Francis. Taken quickly. Richardson. And the referee says no. Paul on the turn. As well to receive it again. Trying to get to the byline. Has a lot of blue shirts, so he forced. No, it's a goal kick. But he forced the corner. Shutter. Loose touch. Bradshaw cleans up well. And Liddy. Sour. Looking toward Paul. Samuel. Shutter's pass inside. Now Niles. Launched upfield. Bradshaw giving away. Did well to recover. Did excellently to recover. Good quick turn of pace by Bradshaw. That's a clumsy challenge. It was Gordon coming in there. Came in flying and he didn't get much of anything. Luckily for him, because if he caught somebody, I think the punishment would be a lot more severe than it is right now. It's going to be a free kick. Driven in. Not much height, a lot of power on that one. Back up with the kick taker and Liddy. He's trying to drive through players and wins another free kick. Much to the chagrin of Stuart Murray. Then again, he's never really a happy customer. A lot more height on this one. And the keeper was bubbling it, but did well enough. Kirby. Dribbling there is not advised. It's not advised. Shotter couldn't come away with it. It's Woodley. And we know Woodley has a turn of pace. We know he has a turn of pace. Kyron Woodley on the charge here. Looking for the ball inside. That's a beautiful challenge by the Lymers skipper again. Good turn. Chips this one goalward. Easy enough. Niles. Game of many ebbs and flows. It's ticking down toward the hour mark. It is still just the one goal in it. That goal coming in the 42nd minute of play of the boot of Chadwick Samuels. And so of the loose touch, but the pass was very ambitious. Couldn't find its intended target. Liddy again. Is back and looking to ping it. Ping it straight to Francis. Francis pings it back up the field. It's not pinball, it's ping ball right now. They're both just pinging it back and forth. That's up and over the top. Kevin Paul trying to get there. Francis does well. Shot misreads it, but it goes over his head. Bailey under pressure. Again, a lot of pressure. And that's going to be a corner this time. They keep getting careless. Very careless behind there. Very, very careless. Luckily for them, it didn't cost them anymore. Floated in. Not dealt with. They want a handball. Referee says play on. Because Paul is going to feed the young man through. And Richardson is offside. Oh, he's just off. Just off was Stequani Richardson. Again, going for the ambitious ball, but may not be the correct pass. Good work by Terry Pompey. Liddy. He found the space, he turned into it. Shota tries to ping one forward now. Game of ping ball. Again, controlled again by the other team. Bradshaw finding Liddy, and Liddy has Dimitri Niles on the run. Niles, just too heavy again, out for a goal kick. Change coming now. It's the only one in the Lymers Arsenal, and it's Shota who's coming out. Andrew Connor will be coming in to replace him. So, with Andrew being the only quiver in the bow of the Lymers, I think Sowers going to play a full 90. I mentioned Sowers' name because Saw went down with an injury in the 20-something minute. So if he was down with a muscle injury from about 20 minutes in, see he's not really moving freely at all either. Gordon. It's good football. And then a ping. So they're just using some strength. Some good old-fashioned strength. Noah. Prezi wins the header. Oh, lovely footwork. It's back to Kabi here. Kabi around the outside. Kabi! Well, if he had kept the ball on his foot, he may have lost his foot. Because a Bradshaw was coming in charging. And when a Bradshaw is coming charging, there's only one thing that can happen. You're going to get hurt. Paul. Almost got it back. Kevin was complaining that he had to have played the ball. It was on the ground between his legs. Gordon. It's Prezi. Cleared away by Andrew Connor. Sowa. Niles. Need a better ball than that, but it was the right idea. Here's Kabi. I may have called Baba Johnson Kabi earlier. My apologies. Corner. A lot of space. And Liddy's in it. When he's in space, there's only one thing on his mind. But it was closed down relatively quickly. So Bradshaw plays the ball instead. Williams. I'm going to be clever and free through Chadwick Samuel. Well, I think Baba John is a very frustrated figure. Not happy with something. Then again, that sounds like the Eagle Claw. Liddy. And can I take advantage? Because Sadu Bradshaw went running. He went charging. And here's Baba Johnson looking back toward Murray. And Murray's shot is... well, it's a powder puff. It's a P-roller. The real venom behind it. That was a crucial touch. Had to be a crucial touch there by the Duke. Very risky building out there. Quiney Richardson does well. Liddy. Now, they play quickly here, the Lymers. Paul making a run down the line, and Paul wins a corner. Still 1-0 here, and the chances have sort of dried up as well. I'm saying that with my fingers crossed, well, hopes that the chances reopen back up. Ball comes in, Bradshaw! High boot called. Good footwork there by Gordon. But it's behind Chadwick Samuels. Liddy. Sower. Niles. Loses out. Again, well defended there by Williams. Someone we call Prezi. Barber. Woodley. That's the 1-2. Woodley. Chadwick. Here's Chadwick Samuels. Samuels! Well, he definitely had Daniel Bailey worried, but it was up and over. Kirby. Tried to go past one too many players, and again, Baba Johnson's not very happy with it. Runners. Richardson. So tries to give him the 1-2. He overhits it, and he knew he overhit it. As soon as he touched it, he knew that he overhit it. Oh no, oh no, you don't do that! Back across your goal is criminal. Oh my goodness, that was almost elementary. Almost elementary there by the Eagle Claw. Right back across the face of his goal there. Yato's too experienced for that. Luckily enough, the Lymers players could get there quickly enough. Eagle Claw ball again. Into Stewie. Get launched. It's back to the keeper. Corner. Kevin Paul. That's a missed header, and I think he wants a handball as well. It looked from my initial view like it may have struck his hand, you know. It looked like it from my initial view. Kevin Paul wanted it. Again, referee victory says nothing doing. Throw comes in. Stewie, again charging. Showing a turn of pace, Stewie. He's very left-footed. He's very, very left-footed. Very, very left-footed. That was excellent defending as well, by Bradshaw, because he knew he was left-footed. It's nothing but time. Literally nothing but time and space. Dimitri Niles almost exploited. Free kick for the Eagle Claw. Johnson, loose touch. He does well to get it back. Johnson. Shanti. Johnson. Just not the right pass. Just not quite the right pass in that scenario. Stewie. And now this is where Eagle Claw start to have problems. This is the time where you start to see that huge gap in the midfield. Here's Woodley. Just bundled off the ball. That will be a free kick. Keeper's asking for three in the wall. Oh my. Oh no. I think he just took a shot that went out for a throw-in. Well, not his best work. And Prezi there. Just not good enough. Liddy. They're trying to shift it through. Crunching challenge. It's beautiful, beautiful, hard work in that midfield. You need that hard work in the midfield to regain possession. There's Barber. Barber goes for a drive at goal. And Collins not happy. And I completely agree with him, I must say. Because it's an Eagle Claw player down. And when the Eagle Claw had the ball, the referee didn't stop the advantage. to check on the player. So when the Lymers get the ball, why should they have to suffer? Because the Eagle Claw man is down. And that is exactly why Colin Liddy reacted the way he did. Because in his mind, Claw had the chance to put the ball out. They didn't put it out. So why should you stop it and help them? They would have had a great break there. With one man down for the Lymers FC. Sorry, the Eagle Claw FC. Again, it's a women's doubleheader coming up tomorrow. Do we have a women's doubleheader in the Female President's Cup? It is going to be the EastEnders taking on the Little Soldiers at 6 p.m. and then the Youngsters taking on the Queens at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Then next week, Saturday, the final games for this President's Cup. Well, the final regular round of games on the 22nd of February is the Queens against the Superstars at 6 p.m. and the Gazelles and the EastEnders at 8 p.m. That's on the 22nd of February. Then after that, I have your semifinals, then your final. All games for the Women's President's Cup bar one taking place on a Saturday. And that one that wasn't Saturday game is already gone. That was a Wednesday game. I think it was. I'm not gonna guess. I can go and tell you what it was. I was trying to use my memory, but that Wednesday game was the Little Soldiers versus the Gazelles FC, and that was earlier in the week. Ball through. Paul trying to get there again, and again, Francis comes through first. Well, if you're going to score, it's going to be Kevin Paul. At least that's the way it's looked. And again, with the Lymers, you just never know. They pop out with goals from nowhere. It's going to be a long throw. Into the area, but not quite a long throw. Paul trying to turn. That one conked into the head of Stuart Murray. But no harm to fall done. Duke. We're trying to play out of the back and we've done well. Barber. It's very good pressure by the youngster. Excellent pressure by the youngster. But even better ball retention by Barber Johnson. That's silky smooth. He finds Woodley. This pass looking for Shanti, but it's cut out. Niles plays the game so fast as Dimitri Niles. moved it high. Andrew Connor coming across for it. He's done excellently with it. In fact, Barnes Richardson's ball is trying to find Kevin Paul. So that's good by Karen Woodley. And now it's Barbara Johnson. Johnson pokes through. Looking for the 1-2. Prezi. Good speed. Keep up there with Dimitri Niles. Bradshaw. Terry Pompey. Paul. Runners. One of them is Bradshaw. Bradshaw into the mixer. Lymers shots there. Big save. Oh, huge save by Felipe Francis. That is a massive save. He's put his body on the line and he's somehow kept his team ahead. He made himself so big. And he did enough to put off the attacker. The Lymers can't believe it. It's still 1-0. Oh, the Eagle Claw have players down. In fact, both teams have players down. Everyone just trying to catch their breaths. That was certainly a chance. That may have been the chance. They'll hope they won't live to rue that miss. That was a glorious opportunity. But somehow I think I have the feeling that the opportunities may not be drying up just yet. 1-0 here. And even the goal has come from Chadwick Samuels. It's not really been a good attacking display by the Eagle Claw. It's been a very good defensive display by them. Put their bodies in the line, and the big man Duke is in a very good game. Very good game at the back. Gordon's had a good game as well. I must have been very impressed with centre back turn goalkeeper Khalifa Francis, who's down now, down and hurt. But he has really had himself an excellent game. So much so that even when the keeper came, the keeper went to centre back and he stayed in goal. So the players are still down, still receiving treatment. Just look a bit ahead at all. The Cap 4 weekend fixtures, the game coming up on Sunday, I believe. Yes, second again, I'll pull it up for you. Yes, on Sunday. Lone fixture on Sunday, and boy, is it a big one. It's the Ducks United, the informer Ducks United, taking on the Attackers FC. Seeing as we know the Attackers, I believe last time they played would have been, I think it ended up 2-2. I think the game would have ended up 2-2 with Tamarcus Connor scoring a brace for the Attackers. Can't remember who scored the Dock goals, but I remember Tamaka scoring a brace for the attackers. That was certainly an excellent game. A game that I think it had everything in it. Sure, the game had a missed pen. I know for sure it had a red card. I think it was Gishard getting his second yellow. It's a teasing ball in. Chadwick Samuels lobs it clear. Again driven in. Corner. Here's Shanti. Johnson. Cut up by Connor. Chad Samuel does well to keep it. Trying to go inside toward Barber. Richardson. That's Taquani Richardson. Sower. It's like Pompey. Liddy. Runners. Two runners. Niles is going. Sadu is chugging. Niles fouls his defender. Gordon does excellently well. He's the man at the back with pace. And they keep attacking his side. Launched. Play through, looking for Kevin Paul, but too heavy. Too much weight on that one, too much pepper. Out for a goal kick. Francis' leg is hurting him, so he can't take it. So Prezi will go and take this one. Richardson. So left there for Bradshaw. Picked up by Johnson. Stewie. Back to Johnson. Footwork. Getting inside. Stewie. And Stuart Murray! Well, he hit that one hard, that's for sure. We'll be seeing some 5 minutes of added time here at the end of this one. So it's Chadwick Samuel coming in charging. Is that for a corner? Not his best work at all. Easy enough for Daniel Bailey. I think Kevin was telling him, just put it over them. I can get there. Because he can get there. They keep going to the wrong side. The balance of the Eagle Claws defense should tell you that the lack of pace is on the Lymers' left-hand attacking side. The Lymers have been well, not the Lymers, the Lymers right. But Lymers have been attacking using their left. think that maybe down to Dimitri Niles being off that left. He was playing off the right initially. That's an excellent ball by Barber. Here's Chad. Here's Chadwick. Barely got there first. Kwani Richardson. Bradshaw. Noah. That's launched. He's offside. They're all offside. Here's Liddy. Practice. Again, Francis does excellently well in goal. He's had an excellent night for the Easterners today. He's my player of the game. Receiving the player of the game award. And Khalifa Francis. Not a goalkeeper by trade, he's a centre half. But he's done a job and a half in goal today. This side have the lead. Bad giveaway. Very cheap giveaway. Niles. Here's Samuels. Chad Samuels again. And that's a foul, that's a free kick. Can they add a cherry to the icing on the cake now? Stewie! Adventurous, but not enough bend to take it goalward. A lot of space. Yatta wins the initial header. Woodley. It's had a pretty good game in midfield as well. Woodley. Barber. That's a teasing ball. Well defended. It's going to be a corner. We're just had a good game as well, you know. There for the Lymers. Still 1-0. Lymers just didn't quite have enough in the tank. Driven in. That's another hit. Soa. Corner. Mistouch. Paul trying to get through. Goes back to the keeper. And Francis clears it away. And that's your game. And your nightcap fixture ends with a very squeaky, very unconvincing, but a 1-0 victory for the Eagle Claw. As I mentioned, your player of the game, it is the man Khalifa Francis for his heroics in goal for the Eagle Claw. Final score from this year nightcap fixture here for this Friday, the 14th of February of Valentine's Day. It is Lymers 0, Eagle Claw 1. We're back tomorrow. We have some Women's President's Cup action starting at 6:30 in the PM. I'll make sure I'm correct. Yes, at 6 in the PM. Tomorrow it is Easterners and Little Soldiers, and at 8 in the PM it's Queens and Youngsters. Join us tomorrow for more footballing action. But for now, I will take you back to Master Control.